The services that the 411 provides for seniors has to do a lot with advocacy in terms of seniors reaching out when they're in crisis, particularly if they find themselves in a situation where they may be evicted and they're not sure whether they have a home or not. And sometimes they are in a shelter and they need a person in between to support them until they can get themselves stable again.
A typical day in the life of Robert Alain, basically. I don't know where to start. Again, getting up early in the morning, I have a beef with that. 7:30, oops, everybody's thrown out. And gosh, so what do you do at 7:30 in the morning? And so it sort of gets to me a bit. And so then I wait till 9 o'clock until the stores start opening and employment agencies started popping up and people are coming back. Life starts at 9 o'clock, basically, but we seem to start at 7:30.
People who find themselves homeless feel that they have no control because they don't. I mean, they don't have the same freedom as people who do have a space where they're comfortable and they're safe.
And then 11 o'clock is curfew, one has to be in, and that's one of the things that kills me. So sometimes I end up on the street because I don't go in for 11 o'clock. So whoops, I got to find out where am I going to sleep tonight, or I go visit a friend or stuff like that, or find another shelter.
I think that we can support and empower people more by first respecting the fact that they're in that transition and hearing from them what they need and what they see. Since they live as a homeless person, they are the best people to tell us what their needs are.
I'm residing at the shelter now at Salvation Army, just around the corner. I've been there 17 days now. You have a limit of 30 days.
I had a senior come in quite recently who was quite distraught, and he was in a situation that he was in a shelter and his time was up, which meant he had to find housing, and he didn't know how to take that next step. So I reached out to other service providers, and we together brainstormed and then made some phone calls and helped him to get assistance to go around and look at places, to see which was suitable, what he could afford, and then he ended up finally finding a place in time.
Within the homeless situation, all the shelters are basically people who are helping you, put you all in the same bag. And it bothers me because I'm not the same bag. I'm an individual.
People with really hardcore issues that are out in the streets, and basically at these shelters were, I realize they're homeless and that, but there should be other places where they could have better care.
I think that people do get lost in the shuffle, whether you're homeless or have a mental health or something that we don't always honor or respect or give time to.
I'm a university graduate. I've been a teacher, an educator, social worker, heavy equipment operator, aircraft mechanic.
A few years back where I ended up being charged for attempted bank robbery. I just went in and intoxicated and said I was going to rob the bank. I got charged and I accepted the plea bargain, which was 2 years. It's either, go into an institution or be homeless. I prefer going in an institution. I mean, at least I know I'll stay alive.
So I think it's a case of us coming together, as I said again, as service providers and working from the base up and having to create different ways of thinking about how we can work with this situation without having the money that we actually need to take care of it.